Hello, everybody. We are the Geeks and Degenerates. I am Enzo, and this is my forever co-host Jum. And today, this week we're doing a Brendan Fraser lineup, starting with his most recent hit and his first Oscar win, which he totally deserves, which is The Whale.
Yep. And after seeing it for the first time, I see why.
Yeah, man, totally deserves it. There's no doubt. Like, even though I had my money on Austin Butler, after seeing this, I was like, no, The Whale, definitely The Whale.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely.
But yeah, this is a single location movie, and it's only comprised of a few other actors like Samantha Morton and Sadie Sink of Stranger Things, and T.Y.
Yeah.
Ty Simpkins from Jurassic World.
Just forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the actress, the nurse? Hong Chow, right?
Hong
Yeah.
Chau's Liz.
Yeah. Amazing fucking actress.
Yeah. And Brendan Fraser plays Charlie, who is a teacher, but he has his physicality isn't the best. We'll just say that.
Yes.
And
it is. And yeah, it isn't like. Okay, the story's about a gay, obese person, and this entire fucking movie is just in one location, which is his house.
yeah,
And when you think of it, like if there's going to be a movie about a fat guy trying his best to be the better person, you would think, by some point in this movie, he's going to get off his ass and he's going to work on himself. I am very surprised that A24 reverted our expectations and Darren Aronofsky didn't go with the normal format of like, oh, he gets better. No,
yeah. After what he's been through,
it ain't that. Yeah, it ain't that kind of movie.
Yeah. But he and his friend Liz, like his friend Liz keeps visiting him. She's his nurse, but not
His
official nurse. And you're like, that's an interesting relationship. I wonder how that got to be. And you do find out, but like, you find out through her that he's slowly dying within this week. And he doesn't want any hospital help. Nothing.
Because his reasoning here is that he doesn't want to be in debt. It's going to be tens of thousands of dollars if he does get surgery, if he does get help from the hospital.
Yeah.
It would cost him a lot of money. And the entire time he was like, yeah, how's he going to do this? How is he going to be able to get out of this alive? And this is just us witnessing his day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Him as a teacher who's kind of ashamed of his body, where he covers up the camera. He never really shows his face to his students.
Yeah,
Well,
but he
for
is.
good reason. Some of those students were kind of assholes.
Yeah. But he is passionate about writing. Like, that is his life's work. And he clearly still has ambitions, still wants to continue writing, but because of the limited time, he decides to focus that time on trying to heal past relations with his daughter. But before that, some kid is trying to, spread the word of his religion. And like,
This cult-esque religion that we keep hearing about. I don't know if it's real or just some made-up one.
yeah, but Liz tells him to fuck off. He's like, Charlie doesn't need that. He already had that, and he's not interested.
Yeah. One of the reasons why is that religion killed his partner.
Yeah. Because his partner came from a horrible family, and that caused him to jump off a bridge. And that devastated Charlie to the state that he is in now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just Brendan Fraser really stealing the show, and you're like, I didn't know you had this in you. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it wasn't just, it was him trying, like, selling it that he is not in the best state.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't shaming anybody, not in that state or in any other state. This is just showing a man who hit rock bottom. A very passionate man, a very kind person who has hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
And that is his life now, until his death. Spoilers, sad to say. But yeah, that's mostly our channel anyway. But this movie is hard to watch. This movie is not for everybody. But if you were to take time, if you were to watch this movie, it is it is hard to watch, but at the same time beautiful.
Yeah. And like one of the toughest things to watch is him trying to patch things with his daughter, but his daughter's like, no, fuck you. You left. And now you want to patch things up? What? So you can feel better?
Yeah. And man's just trying to have closure because he doesn't have much time left.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't know now. Yeah. I think we should talk about his daughter's character, where
Ellie?
she isn't, Ellie, she isn't really the best
Yeah.
person in the world, where she's not good at school. He calls her up just, to have a little bit of closure because he knows his time's up.
Yeah.
And we find out that she's kind of a delinquent, a little bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
She likes to take photos of dead animals. I don't know why Facebook allowed it.
Facebook
But,
allows a lot
okay.
of weird shit.
True.
Yeah.
But still, it's a dead dog. She
Takes-
didn't kill the dog. I guess she found it and then she just took a photo of it.
Yeah. Takes pictures or records people without their consent, and you're like,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, it's like, that's not okay.
Makes
But yeah,
fun of her dad too on Facebook. You're like, that's just mean.
But they do come to an agreement where they're like, I don't want to see you. I'm leaving. And he just offers her, I'll do your homework. I'll make sure you graduate. Just stay.
Yeah.
And that's all he wants. And she treats him like shit.
Yeah.
But as long as she's there, he's happy. I'm like, and God, I don't like seeing that character where he, like, his friend Liz would be like, why the fuck are you doing this? Chew your food like, like a normal person. And the guy just says sorry. And it's those kind of sorries of like saying it because, you want to show the person that you get them, but you don't change.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're saying sorry to everything. I was that kind of person back in the day. Hated. I don't like that. But Brendan Fraser gave an amazing performance depicting that kind of, the depressed state of like,
Yeah.
you say sorry to everything, everybody will like you. That's in your head, but everybody will like you because you said sorry. Or like wishing they would like you if they said sorry. It's just tough to watch.
It's a weird thing of like, yeah, I get it, but like at the same time, please stop saying sorry because I know you just won't change. You're just saying it at this point, saying to just say sorry because you think it's the right answer, but it's not. I need a bit more, but understanding Charlie's character, like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, but the chemistry between him and Liz, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, you could tell there is a backstory between them.
Yeah.
She's doing this unconditional. He doesn't pay her. As he said, he just pays for food, electricity, Wi-Fi. That's he doesn't pay for a nurse. I was waiting for like, his nurse comes in. Nope. He
Yeah.
does not pay her.
I mean, he does work in a fine university that pays him pretty well. Even though I guess he does do a formula that's slowly like changing since it's just online. I'm sure the school will eventually be like, we have to do face-to-face, man. That type of changing. But for now, he's being paid well. Though one of the hardest scenes to watch is Liz just telling the kid of like why Charlie doesn't need religion right now or will never need religion. You don't need to save him just because you feel better about yourself for doing so.
Yeah, the kid keeps coming. The kid, like the Mormon-esque kid, he's coming back.
Yeah.
That's the movie's joke, not mine.
Even Charlie questions the kid, which I like. Like, you can tell that Charlie is one of the smartest people you will ever meet in your life. And like starts questioning the kid, and the kid's like, I don't know.
Yeah, where the kid's like, have you read the Bible? Because a lot of the times the answer is no, or like a little bit, or just this passage or this scripture.
Yeah.
Charlie has read the Bible.
Through and through. Doesn't think anything of it.
Yeah, man has books upon books. You can tell this guy is extremely smart. By the way, amazing set design. Because you get the full scope of Charlie's character within that house.
Yeah.
Where there's trash cans on the floor, or trash bags on the floor, food everywhere in each drawer, and books upon books. You can tell this guy's smart, but he's not in the best environment. He's not in the best state.
Yeah.
With all the food, all the junk food, at easy access.
Yeah. The part that got scared me of like is he gonna die right now? Was when Ellie gave him Vicodin, and you're like, you gave him what?
You gave him what? Yeah, where she invited the the kid over,
Yeah.
or she like the kid came in while she was visiting him, and she smoked pot while he was asleep, while Charlie was asleep.
And then she records the kid about his confession, what he's done. He stole from his congregation and ran from home, and he's scared to death that he'll be sent to jail. And she's like, "All right, I got everything I needed. Goodbye."
No, but this was our like character development for this kid, where he's like, I want to do more than just passing out pamphlets. I want to change people's lives. And me and Enzo are fully aware of how much you cannot change somebody's life by shoving down your beliefs down other people's throats. Which is what this kid's doing.
Yeah.
As kind voiced as it was,
Yeah.
or kindly put it, that's not how you do it.
Yeah.
Leave them alone. Where they're like, oh, the reason why he's like this is because he needs Jesus. That's sometimes not the case.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But he confesses that I was in this religion, handed out pamphlets, wasn't content with that. I wanted to do more, ran away from home. But I needed more. Yeah, he had to take money just to go on his journey to spread of the Lord. And runs into Charlie, and he believes it's by fate that he ran into him. He could change his life. He could fix him. I hate the savior mentality there. But the kid from Jurassic Park did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Everything does come to a head when Ellie's mom comes and Charlie confesses everything. Like, you do have money. You're just saying it for Ellie. And then Liz is like, I thought you didn't have any money. My car broke down while getting your groceries. He's like, I could have given you some money. He's like, no, that's not the point. We couldn't got you a bed. We couldn't got you proper medical attention. But no, you lied.
She storms out. Yeah, finding out that he actually does have the cash for surgery.
Yeah.
He does have the cash for everything to probably put his life in the right direction. But he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because what Charlie is doing is slow suicide. It's a very slow suicide. Where you watch a scene of him eating. Sometimes those are the uncomfortable parts where he downs three musketeers.
Yeah. 5 slices of pizza.
And then the pizza.
Oh God. Please slow down, sir.
Oh God.
I know this is your
while making friends with
the pizza guy.
Coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is his way of coping is to eat. I get it. There's it is a sickness on its own. It was a little bit heartbreaking when the pizza guy finally meets him.
Yeah.
Or the pizza guy stays because he waits for him to leave. He picks up the pizza.
Yeah.
The pizza guy stays at a corner to see who is Charlie. And when he does, man just had full disgust in his face and just ran.
It's like, am I enabling this?
Right?
Yeah.
But to Charlie, it's kind of he thinks I'm disgusting, like everybody else.
Yeah. And the part where his wife and him discuss of why they split up, and why his life and their lives were this way. Neither of them have the best life at all. You're just getting by, trying to get by, and you're like, yeah, life is like this sometimes, or yeah, a good portion of life just takes more than gives most of the time, and for these people it has taken a lot.
The scene where his wife comes in, Liz leaves, especially Ellie.
Yeah.
Where they all leave besides his wife, gives him that moment.
Yeah.
It was probably my favorite scene in this entire movie, where you can tell it didn't end so well for them. He ran off with a student of his, and pretty much left that family. It was horrible. But at the same time, you could tell that they were husband and wife at one point.
Yeah.
You could hear in this dialogue where they would banter. They would get into arguments, end that argument, and go back to reminiscing. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn. It's just an amazing performance from them. And it is so tough to watch because. And she also explains her daughter's evil. I was like, oh, okay. She's one of those kids. Okay.
Yeah.
But to Charlie, he does see beauty in her. He does see. He believes there's a little bit of good in her. And I love that.
Yeah.
The dynamic between the mom and the father, where to her, she's a lost cause. To him, there's still hope.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And after that
And
scene, like,
yeah, well,
we get the pizza guy scene, and then that's when he starts spiraling out of control, and you're like,
yeah.
how is this movie gonna end? It's already emotionally exhausting. I don't think I can take much more.
No, I cannot. And we also do find out about was this how? Oh yeah, the pizza scene is where he comes back. The kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mormon kid.
Like, everything's
Or
fine
whatever.
with me, and Charlie's like, good for you.
Yeah, yeah. Where he does state the Bible that was Charlie's, I think, or Alan's. Alan.
No, yeah, it was Adam's, his lover's Bible, and it's like, where
Ad-
did you get that? And now he's quoting the Bible, saying like, your life is like this because of your disbelief in God, and that's why you choose the path of sin. And you're like, shut the fuck up.
No, you would think that there was a redeeming factor with him earlier on, right? Where he confesses that he ran away from home, he took the money, and everything. And then you see this scene like, oh, you are blind. You are really blind. And then Charlie like eggs him. He's like, it was like, what do you think of? You think I'm disgusting? And then kid loses. He's like, yes, I think you're disgusting.
But even by the end,
Uh,
Charlie's like, take this with you. Be with your family. And then we get the scene of Liz just telling Charlie, like, you're horrible for making me go through this again. When I used to go to this house to tell Alan to eat something when he wouldn't. Just slowly see him lose himself to his own thoughts.
By the way, we find out that Alan, his lover, was actually the brother of Liz.
Yeah.
That's why she's there. That's why she does it unconditionally. She's
Yeah.
trying to take care of what's left of Alan.
He also
which
sends
is
an email
in
to the
Charlie.
students of like, fuck this homework, just give me something real.
Give me something honest.
Fucking real. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's not the proper email. You know what's fun, Charlie?
Yeah, he gets fired from his job. He has one last call with the students. He finally shows his face. One of the students like takes a photo, once laughing at the background, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you people are horrible." This teacher was so passionate and like so willing to help you.
Right?
And laugh that's not the appropriate time.
Yeah. But he does get fired. He also tosses his laptop out to the fridge and it breaks. And you're like, oh, I guess that's the end of that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we get one more emotional scene when Ellie comes in and he's like, what fucking homework did you give me? And it's her old writing from when she was like 8. And that's the same time he left. And he's like, this is amazing writing. You are a beautiful person. She's like, no, the deal was that you helped me pass. And he's trying to convince her, like, no, you're still a good person. And you're like, I hate this movie, but it's so beautiful to watch.
Yeah. Where we find out that the poem, or sorry, not the poem, the essay that he had to be read to help him with his like heart pain
Yeah.
was actually from his daughter about this whole what was it, Moby Dick
Yeah.
essay, which is a good, I guess, representation of this entire movie, where Charlie is technically Ahab and the whale,
Yeah.
where his state is the whale, Charlie is, Captain Ahab, because, he's trying to kill the whale.
Yeah.
He's trying to kill this poor thing that is just there. It doesn't have any emotion. It doesn't have anything. It's just this poor fucking whale. And that's the whole theme of this whole movie is just Charlie trying to kill himself.
Yeah. And he does stand to show Ellie that he can do things for her or stand up for her one last time. And as he does, he I guess in that moment passes away. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just end credits from. I was like, oh, we don't know. We don't know. It's open ended. It's either he died that moment, or he got closure, or he got both.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you don't also find out what happens to all the other characters, and you're like, oh, okay. Thanks, Darren Aronofsky, for making me sad.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we forgot to mention a while ago that like Ellie showed the recording.
Yeah.
The kid's parents, and they just want him home. They don't care about the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of proved the mom wrong, where she said she was pure evil, but because of that act alone, Charlie believed that she had the capability of good.
Yeah.
Or has the capability of doing good. So it was, yeah. I was crying at that scene, by the way.
Yeah.
Like at the end, where he finally stands up.
For me, it's do you think people do not have the capability of not caring?
Mm-hmm.
People are amazing, and you're like, he is right. Somewhat right.
Yeah. The crazy amount of optimism this guy has
for life
does not fit his state.
Yeah.
Like this could have been a greater man if it weren't for the circumstances that has happened to him. And he did become a greater man, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, what would you rate The Whale?
Oof. It is a tough subject. It is a hard watch. I don't think this is a good one to sit down for dinner and pop it up for the family. It's not that kind. It's the one where you sit down, you watch it alone, and it makes you reflect.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful film. It is a heart-aching film. And the actors and actresses who work on it did a fucking amazing job portraying their characters. I don't know. I can't find anything bad about this film besides it being not
hard
really
to
meant for
watch.
everybody.
Yeah.
But for me, I barely enjoyed because I saw Brendan Fraser in a different way. You know, usually you see him as an action star, the Mummy, the Looney Tunes, back in action, Journey to the Center of New York. Actor.
Funny guy.
Yeah, funny, strong action here. You see him in this, and the acting range of Brendan Fraser is so crazy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'll give this one a fair score. A solid 9 out of 10. I really suggest, if you're a cinephile, if you're into movies like these, I highly suggest watching it. If you are a casual watcher, I suggest giving it a shot. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, it's fine. Again, it's not meant for everyone. But in my personal opinion, it's a 9 out of 10. And I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to take the time and watch this beautiful film made by an amazing person. You know?
Yeah.
Acted by amazing people. So, yeah.
I'll also give this 9 out of 10 with the same caveat of like it's not for everybody, but it is a beautiful and emotionally wrecking film. Like you might or will be in tears by the end, and that's fine. And Brendan Fraser showing, as you said, the range he can do. You're like, I didn't know you had this in you, and I'm glad I'm seeing this side of you. At the same time, I was like, you know what? I'll watch The Mummy after this just to have a good time, because I can't be reflecting about life on my own. Like, it is a hard subject to watch, and it's a hard movie to see, but it's something you definitely have to see at least once in your life, if you want to, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been our video on The Whale. If you want to see more of us on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on TikTok and Spotify. Spotify to yours on the go. TikTok to see our best and funniest moments, or react to multiple things. Who knows? Individually, you can find me at Gandalfus1995 on Twitter. How about you?
Oh, you can find me at JohnGM__. It is where it comes.
And don't worry, for this week we'll be talking about lighter Brendan Fraser stuff, such as Silver mentioned, The Mummy. So stay tuned for that. Till then, we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.